Hello there, it's Lumen here, coming at you with Agricola as usual. This is an EIK Wsefranc G4 G5 game against Wsefranc, that's William, Graey, and Jerryblr. Jerry's just freshly active again after what looks like 7 years or something crazy. Um, so it's awesome to have them back. Uh, William and Graey might both be streaming, so definitely check them out. Let's see, what is this? I don't think I have a command for Graey, but there's William, and I believe that's Graey. So go give them a follow, and perhaps you can maybe use multi-twitch if you're feeling fancy to watch multiple perspectives here. This pack is a little wild. So Patroness, a fantastic card. Fence Oversteer Stockman sounds like a really fun combo. Hill Bandit is good. Chief's Daughter is quite good. Animal Tamer's Apprentice and Supervisor can do a lot of naughty things, but this is just a clear Patroness pick. As always, feel free to leave feedback on my format, which I'm continually trying to update. The on-screen format, that is. I'm not really going to be changing my gameplay unless you guys force me to with your channel credits. Benefactor. Now that's something that's really hard for Fence Overseer to use. Bargaining Baker is probably what I'm taking here because it's Bargaining Baker, and I love Bargaining Baker. Let's give a little white space here, I guess. Yeah. Dung Collector is interesting. Haberdasher, Benefactor are both interesting. Smuggler's okay. But Bargaining Baker. Lots of cool things you can do with a Bargaining Baker. A Circus Manager. Well, with a Patroness, I'm going to want to hit Ox a lot. And Storyteller Conjurer coming back on the rebound seems pretty safe. The one thing I would hate to see is someone playing Puppeteer. The fact that Circus Manager came back, came third, it's a little worrying. I kind of expect a Puppeteer to be hanging out. Or maybe even a Bard. But, Circus Manager with combos, either the two players drafting ahead of me, I don't know what they were thinking. Whoops. Yeah, so my guess is that it's a Puppeteer or a Bard. I've first picked Bard before to give someone a Circus Manager Dancer combo, and that worked out pretty well. Hello, Marushka, and hello, Enwal. So I'm guessing that I'm given this Circus Manager Conjurer / Storyteller combo because of a Puppeteer already being picked. That is my guess. Otherwise, it's like, well, did you guys get Field Watchman and Charcoal Burner or something? I mean, I can... Yeah, so the first pack had Chief's Daughter, Stockman, Fence Overseer, and one other good one. So Patroness was the clear pick with 5 or more good cards. Then the second pack was Bargaining Baker over Dung Collector and some interesting but not great stuff. And this is oh yeah, Hill Bandit. Thanks, Enwal. And then the last pack had Circus Manager, Storyteller, and Conjurer, so I'm thinking that something was up. This pack is Garbo. I was actually going to talk about that. I think Circus is correct first. Because I would rather have an action than an extra resource, right? Or I guess it's a couple food is the action. So I guess the resource is better than the mini traveling action. Yeah. Any of these could be better than the others. Surf is even a consideration. I didn't see Reeve, so no reason to take Academic. I think my hand is strong enough to where I don't need to try to play Yeoman. Surf could be okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess with Bargaining Baker, Surf gets a lot better. And that would let me play, take Storyteller instead of Conjurer for the weak traveling combo. Hard to say. Alright, so Hill Bandit came back, meaning nobody got the stable combo. The fact that Stockman got taken seems to me to say that there's like an engineering apprentice or a silo builder or some other very good reason to build a lot of stables. Maybe even down to a stable deliveryman. But it's a tiny bit weird for the Fence Overseer and Stockman to both be gone here. Supervisor, still not playing for that. Animal Tamer's Apprentice, I could try, but Hill Bandit is just so good, and me playing Bargaining Baker, at the worst, it's going to be a block pick. Haberdasher is really fun and fixes problems. Uh, the problems of like having to play Surf at all, having to play Conjurer at all. And Conjurer gets taken, so Storyteller. I wonder what on earth could have happened with traveling players' interactions in this draft, because this is a little strange. I mean, they both give bake actions, right? Um, so bake's changed to miner. Oh, I guess this is like get a grain, sow, and play a miner now. Yeah, I guess they do kind of work together. You're right. It's not a non-bow. So Artist Garden is fantastic, and I probably have a very easy way to play it. So that has to be the pick here. Other useful things in this pack: Artichoke Field, Foraging, Coffee Break, Backdoor can always be huge. Maybe I think I don't want to take Coffee and Flamingo because those both trigger the Hill Bandit. So I'll hope for Artichoke Field or Foraging or Backdoor to come back. And I probably even take Shepherd's Crook ahead of one of the Clay Miners. Out before you're even in, Sid. I got my copy right here. Did you get any sleep? All right, cool. Well, yeah, yeah. Sleep is good for your health. Do it. See, all my windows look pretty good here. Yeah. Another quite good pack here. Oh, wow. Okay, so raspberries or absinthe are the best cards. Buried Treasure, Clay Hut Extension, Sack Cart, Rotterdam Plow are all useful in different contexts, with Clay Hut Extension being the most powerful. Clay Hut Extension's power is on par with raspberries and absinthe, I think. But with big intentions of playing Ox and a Hill Bandit, I think that Clay Hut Extension is a wrong pick. So I think it's raspberries, and I hope for the Rotterdam Plow or Buried Treasure on the rebound. Those pictures and text can be displayed from web. Okay, so we have more potential for more Twitch extensions from Marushka. That says it all right there. Yeah, I also like raspberries more than absinthe. Sid, I thought you weren't going to watch. Go. Heavy plow. Heavy plow's going to make someone real happy. In particular, the stockman or crazy animal tamer's apprentice. Oh no. Well, there's plenty of trolly things to do. You can name one of my animals, so eating the animal gets a lot more painful. I'll quote you in the game chat, and then you can make me draft a card or make me not draft a card. All these wonderful options for you. This pack's kind of hard. Nothing particularly strong except for a heavy plow in the right circumstances. I feel like there's going to be a lot of animal competition. Because there was a benefactor, a stockman, probably some more stable stuff in the draft. Like, I kind of want to take straw just because it's a free point. Kudzu, farm school, apple tree all don't really help me much. Horse could be good here. Oh, you think that no, it's a good challenge. I mean, I think William had a good idea in his last stream where, like, if your pick is obviously dumb, I have a veto power. But, like, if it's reasonable, then it's a good challenge for me to go down a certain line. Wow, horse is actually going to be more playable than I originally had thought. Like, I was just talking about how there's animal competition, right? Well, I'd like to think that I don't complain in that way. Okay, so baking on ox is fun. Wait, bake bread on action space. Spamming to get credits to name an animal. Thanks. Crop rotation field with Artist Garden feels really good. And I think I'm going to take a chance on Rotterdam Plow coming back. Ruins is good. Turn Rest Plow is good. Bread Paddle doesn't combo in the way I was hoping. Shears seems good for someone else to have, so Traveling Players stacks up a bit easier. Coffee Break did get taken, so Flamingo I still want someone else to take. Foraging with Crop Rotation Field is fun. But I already have Artist Garden, so I don't really need the effect of Foraging. Backdoor, we've seen time and again be a very nice thing to have. Hey Rilo, how you doing? Then Buried Treasure here. Everything's coming together. Reed Nursery would have been fine also, but Buried Treasure to get a stone whenever Plow Sow. And then Flea Market is good. I can take a read on Patroness and turn it into 3 food very quickly. Apple Tree not very good with not a ton of good ways for me to plow fast, and I want to be artist gardening all my fields. You think Reed Nursery is way better than Buried Treasure? I mean, maybe. You might be right. I could have plenty of stone off of Patroness. Okay, so what order do I do things in here? I have a lot of good stuff. I want to build a room relatively quickly, or quickly enough, hope for round 7 growth. So it's going to be Patroness, Circus. I don't need to run Storyteller immediately. Patroness, Circus, Hill Bandit, Bargaining Baker. It's a lot of Ox to play very fast. But then I probably don't need to Buried Treasure super fast. I just need, like, 1 field, honestly. 2 would be great. 2 fields would be great. I'm not convinced I need Storyteller. Haberdasher gives me a grain immediately. It looks like I have a very strong baking game set up. I will take more Reed than usual from my Patroness because of Buried Treasure. And I think I should probably just do a 4-room house, early-ish fields, late-ish pastures. Yeah, that seems like the right plan. Feeding. If feeding is hard for me this game, I have done things completely wrong. And I got the starting player. Hey, Sandswall. Okay. I don't want anyone to ruin me with Puppeteer so quickly. I mean, that's 1 point. I don't think that's a huge deal. Oh, okay. So, overlay game on. Screen, move. Patroness, show. Yep, you're always trolling. And William opens with 3 wood. What miners were passed? Oh my god. Graey has a perp. And Jerry gets Reedstone food. Major flipped round 1. It is a Marushka-inspired overlay. Probably just take 2 wood. So next round is going to be Circus Manager and Hill Bandit, probably. Oh, William doesn't take start player. Graey does. With a clay roof. And Jerry gets a plow. Yep. Yeah, that's a good point. Going all in on Benefactor, not a bad reason to take the 3 wood 2 clay. Makes pretty good sense. Round 2 is sheep. Wow. Okay, so Jerry took the Rotterdam plow. You always hope that everyone has Rent Keeper. Yeah, but that's just the name of Rotterdam, right? So, is it different? I thought it was just different ways to spell depending on where you took the text from. Are they pronounced differently? I mean, I'll change it, but I thought they were the same. I thought I was just casually doing the same. Okay, so random Ox Stockman. Oh, and I forgot to put up the clay roof, but I feel like most people know clay roof. So I can take Reedstone Food here, which is usually the obvious play, or I could play Circus Manager and try to get Hill Bandit down before William builds a fireplace with his second move. All right, come on, window. You don't need to show me scroll bars here. So William took the 2 reed, and Graey got free Ock and Reedstone, and it's Jerry with a fish trap. Maybe Marushka. Obviously, I would be a fan. Okay, so I pay a food, play an Ock, and get a stone. I should check to make sure I'm doing that right. Yep. So I'm getting my things just in time, and I'm going to get a 4 wood action here. Because Jerry with Reedstone and Fish Trap makes way too much sense. Okay, it is named after the UK city, which is pronounced Rotherham. Okay. There we go. It's the Rotherham plow. And I'll forever, again, or whatever. I messed up the saying. I don't care to fix it. William took 3 wood. Graey took 3 wood. Jerry took the 4 clay, sadly. I guess I could take 3 clay. 3 clay's enough. I don't need to play an Ock here. Thanks for whoever's honking outside so much. Really appreciate it. People are bored. My layout's offset makes you think it's one stage later than it actually is. Not quite sure what you mean. Oh, it is Animal Tamer's Apprentice. Kind of like Rent Keeper. Graey plays a random Ock, and he gets Oceanographer. Circus has to be last action, right? Yeah. So I think I only use Storyteller twice for Surf and Haberdasher after I play Barg Baker. Okay. I could be really mean by building a room here. It wouldn't be, like, the most mean thing. Yeah, building a room's totally fine. The honking to wish me well, exactly. Maybe I can backdoor second growth. No need to go mandatory first growth backdoor. Yeah, and I guess if weird things happen in the start player queue, backdoor protects me also. Whoa! This is a card you don't really see much. Clay Mixer. And I don't remember passing Clay Mixer? Did William open the worst pack in history? Yeah, I could use a draft history extension right now. I mean, there's no reason for me to remember Clay Mixer, but I don't think I saw it. Jerry gets a 5 food fishing, which is really nice. But, I mean, I think my game is just running away here with a bargaining baker. Whoops. And I take a read, I guess. It is very easy to forget, but Surf was my 4th pick, and nobody cares about Surf, so, like, I didn't see any good cards in that pack, right? It's very possible. Like, I would prefer to pick Surf over Clay Mixer if I have to pick something first, but it's possible. Okay, so Jerry and Graey have gotten the 4 Reedstone foods. William took the sheep and fed. Jerry's been getting wooden food, like a good player. Oh yeah, anything that gives a ton of clay is fantastic in 2-player. Um, I mean, that's very possible. I don't care to defend. I'm gonna take 4 wood and play the clay oven. I still might save backdoor for second growth. You know, one of the things I could use this read for is to just build a second room. And then wait to get, wait till the spot comes up, play start player backdoor, grow immediately, grow the next round. I should have improvement available for me because Jerry should be playing start here. Interesting room setup. Feel like that's usually not correct with Rotherham Plow. And we get some flower pots for Jerry. Excellent. Excellent. I'll take my clay food. My Ock. Baker servant. Okay, so I play clay oven, save a stone, get 5 food. Oh. No, I know, but William drafts differently than me. I have to think a little differently. Social climber. Now that's something I'm pretty sure I didn't see. There we go. I guess I must have passed clay mixer because I don't remember social climber either. Bard Baker is so good. Land surveyor with Rotherham. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Gray, Reedstone fooded. Oh. Looks strongly like clay supports. I can't disagree. Okay. So this is actually an important thing here. I want to play backdoor at the right time. Oh gosh. What a hill bandit. What a hill bandit. Yeah, but how Rotherham Plow works, the first field has to go in a very specific spot. So I think I'm better off saving backdoor for my second growth. I don't want to loosen the queue too much. I don't even have to start here, though. I think my play is 4 read. My game is really, really good. Well... Yeah, I can build here. Well, not this round, but... Playing good, feeling good, looking good. That's right. Get your Wells in chat. Get your Wells in Williams chat. Yeah, Clay Hut extension, very possible. Gosh, this is such a good hill bandit. We have Flamingo Lake and Coffee Break to look forward to. Oh, Market Woman, nice. Let's see. Start raspberries pretty clearly. Crop rotation field next. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of not really paying attention to what other people are doing. William took a sharp 3 wood. Oh, he has Animal Tamer's Apprentice. I'm not quite sure if I needed to defend there, but it's probably good. Yeah, well, he tried to leave 3 wood for himself, but Graey played Wood Police. Ah, okay, cool. What am I doing here? I said crop rotation, but maybe Buried Treasure's better. My options are definitely good. Stuff like crop rotation. Just being totally in the zone. Yeah, to the point where I don't need to pay attention to the other people. My game's just good enough on its own. I think that's very possible. Oh, the hits keep on coming. Oh, and Graey took wood. Oh, you felt the same way when playing Gelder? Yeah. It is always bad. But you know, this is a pretty baller start. Build here, absolutely. Backdoor Buried Treasure, probably. The early stone and the well gone stinks a little. I could probably make use of Jeweler. Yeah, I probably would have taken stone off the Patroness more aggressively. There is a big chance I could lose Stone Oven, but with Surf, I don't. With Surf and Haberdasher, I think caring about it is a lot less necessary. I'll have enough bake actions. Yeah, Stone Oven's great with Market Woman, but uh, oh, you know what's really evil? I'll probably be able to take Water Carrier. That's a definitely not a bad card. These 1 food per remaining round cards, they are decent at 7 food, and if you can get more than 7, then they become quite good. And that's my rule for doing it. Like if you can play a mate in round 6, that's pretty good. Anyway, so what I was saying is I'll be able to get a normal action before doing backdoor. That's the well food bottom left. The ovens are better the more I have, but my feeling is that my crop situation and food situation is going to be fine. Start player Absinthe for Graey. I don't see how the 4 stone really would disappear, but it could. Oh, and a beehive for William that I missed. Or I guess it was just now. Oh my gosh. I'm getting the stone. This feels extremely naughty. I don't need buried treasure. Maybe I play flea market first. I could also wait to grow. Oh, Graey has clay roof. He can definitely build too. Alright, sounds good, Enwall. Yeah, okay, so now I have to backdoor. Huh. Even if Jerry builds stone oven here, I can reno. That's disgusting. Because of all this clay I've gotten from... Oh, man. Let's see. So I play backdoor, and I grow with a artist garden, I guess. The easy bandit life, yeah. For clay, another room. Not out of the question. Not out of the question. Yeah, this is quite gross. Gotta plow in. I mean, honestly, well, no, I can get crops from these. Everyone's doing pretty good on food, I would say. Yep. That's the first video we made together, Marushka. Build first, ask questions later. And it's not wrong. 4 wood seems too good to pass up. And Jerry agrees, sadly. I have to say, the wood situation already looks really bad. I'm going to be taking wood off my patroness for the rest of the game. I say that because we've built 6 wood rooms on no discount. Nobody's played a wood card, and there's Stockman. So, yeah, there's too much stone, not enough wood. Yeah, and building and growing seems a bit out of the question with Graey needing to build the next 2 rounds. Yeah, Jerry might build. I think anyone building here starts to be a mistake with the wood situation the way it is. But we'll see. Everyone for themselves here. Graey grows with a kid's corner. I wonder if I should play storyteller at all. There's the Rotherham plow. Just take the other 3 wood, I guess. I gotta do something strong with all these extra actions I have, and making sure that the efficiency goes down is the right way to play a ton of actions, which fits my style pretty well. William plays pottery with the 2 stone he gets from the social climber. Yeah, exactly, Sid. Wood denial will win. I should also get my plows in, but the 3 wood, slightly better than a plow, I think, at this point. So hopefully I get plow traveling, and with Grey the only other hungry-ish person, it looks like I can... I mean, I might. Oh, Jerry builds a room. I mean, I think I can call game here. This is incredibly good for me. I guess I do play storyteller. Yeah, Sid is much more of a watcher kibitzer than a player. Sid, it would be really enlightening to watch your streams. Your thought process goes so fast and it's so sharp. Okay, so... Yeah, I'll play storyteller, sure. It's because you have other game groups, fair enough. Yeah, this is something that I tell a lot of beginning and intermediate players, is that when it gets to the mid game, you really want to watch your wood situation. I forgot it was even feeding time. Because if nobody's like hard enough on fences, then cheap ock, huh? Oh, absinthe on cheap ock. Okay. Backdoor is in your hand. Yeah. Oh, Grey took it on accident. I think I take 3 wood here. Yeah, which is ridiculous because all the fencing stuff is in other people's hands. Your internet download speed and upload is bad. Yeah, okay. Wood is good. There's the clay hut extension. Man, this... What is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, wood for a while until 15. That's exactly right. This is 7 clay, 7 food. Hill Bandit is now mansion owner. Grey perping the kelp gatherer. I've taken a single 3 clay action because 7 pays for the Reno and the oven, and I have 3 left over. Yeah. This back door, whose back door is this? Is this William's back door? It's William's back door. My God, look at these animals. Do I fence here? Oh, this is gross. Yeah, I assume William's playing backdoor on major minor. Yeah, I fence here. Wow. He is on SP, and he does have Animal Tamer's Apprentice and a fireplace. Wait. No, he start played Clayhead extension. So I'm going to take the fishing food, go kelp. And then I'm going to fence, and then I'm going to travel with a veg. Because William's not going to fence here, right? He does have a Reedstone and Build Again line, which is pretty tempting. Yeah, fence 10 with this action and food and resource advantage. This has been a ridiculous game. I need to make sure I get enough. I could have the prettiest farm in the world and not really care too much about bonus points and do fine, I think. And that's probably the right line for me. Gray 1 stable with Kids Corner is good enough to breed. So takes sheep instead of pigs because the Sun Farmer gives a boar, or a grain. Jerry uses Market Woman. I guess I fence. I guess my crops are coming in later than I thought. Yeah, because I take pigs here and then cows next round. Jerry is, I think, not too familiar with G4, G5. Yeah, perp is ridiculous. And it's probably a mistake, but if it went, like, I think Market Woman is a pretty good option also. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if we want to, but I'm not too concerned about it. William did go for the Reedstone and Build line, so he gets 2 pigs. Animal Tamer's Apprentice is really fun. Yeah, and this way he grows backdoor. Gets 2 grows at once after getting the 2 pigs to help feed. Greg getting another Ock in. Stone Custodian. And I think I just take the 2 pigs as animal control. I should really think about Basket Maker's Workshop or Joinery. Gosh, I could be really evil and Absinthe for wood. I think that's a misplay. Because, oh, is there growth queue still? There is. Not a misplay. Well, I didn't realize how ahead in the growth queue I am. I grew in 6 and 7, right? Yikes. No, 6 and 8. 7 and 8. 7 and 8. I grew in 7 and 8. Either way, it's clay food number 8. Uh, yeah, and I think not enough people think about using backdoor for the second growth, because if you use it for the first growth, you're giving everyone the chance to skip the queue. Playing it on your second growth, yeah, if they give me one row more, I build a room, right? And some like I have one more. I'm easily getting another one somehow. There is an ultra greedy line where I take wood there instead of the two cows because I kind of can. It depends on the game, Marushka. I think in early growth, it's pretty clear that the fourth person is stronger, and in late growth, a third person is stronger. In these round six growth games, I think you have to analyze the queue and the resources in play, and the timing of the fourth person could make it the stronger thing. Like getting the fourth person when the other people are still working on growing, that's pretty good. Um, uh, nope, no, my 12th food is from because there's upper right. Okay, Gray took it. Did the well run dry already? Okay. Yeah, I think Gray might have accidentally taken. Uh, Fourth person is stronger if you can get it in before another player. First to fourth person is a win condition, as is first to fence, and you think the balance between them determine the winner. Interesting. I haven't thought about it that way. Jerry gets fence overseer down. Yeah, yeah. Seeing backdoor is definitely important in growth queue stuff. So I take wood here. Barely better than plowing. Because I really want to underguard or storyteller the haberdasher, and so next round. Yeah, yeah. Backdoor, you have to really consider about timing. Um, Gray's first pick must have been perp. It's hard to expect it as anything else. Jerry takes a stable. Makes a lot of sense here with two animals being breeding pairs next round. So I get plow here and then traveling. Yeah, and I haven't needed buried treasure at all. I still have flea market. Um, this is very smooth. Let's see. In terms of crop rotation with Artist Garden, Sow grain, take off grain, take off grain, take off grain. Yeah, okay, so I sow a grain on it first. TP. I think I take a reed. Oh, reed. I think that's an okay move, right? Free occupation, reed, grain, veg. And then feed 8 breed. I think my farm is going to be 45 on its own without other points. It's looking pretty close to maxed here. Plow sow coming out. I think I'd rather have seen family grow, just because there's only 3 growths left at most. I think what do I do here? Take more wood. Just start player. Sow into plow sow. Can I get a sow this next action? Yes. Is anyone else going to build a cookery? People have got to build a cookery, right? There's enough clay in this game. I guess horse. Wow, William's got a lot of food. You'd play surf manually before sowing? I don't know if that's necessary. I'm going to have my artist garden on a crop rotation field. Renault BMW. I think I'm still planning on building a room. In which case, it still would have been right to play buried. Well, no, I like flea market in reserve. I really like flea market, honestly. William took 3 wood. I'm not completely fed, but my flexibility on baking, like if I can grow bake with Haberdasher, right? So and I think playing surf on traveling gives me another crop for the plow sow next round, because this is a start into plow sow. I will plow here just to keep the pressure on if nobody else does. Well, Jerry declines too. Yeah, this puts so much pressure on everyone else. Two Wood is also a good name. Kyle name is Please Don't Kill Me. Well, that's something. Please don't kill me, you are up here. Love it. Its plea will pay off, I assume. William took the reed. There's the clay food. Gosh, this game, I feel like I played it in the style of a 3-person game, but with 4 people. Let's see. This is the so, and then the awk. First wood room into first clay room is probably good too, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, like, I feel like I've done everything right in terms of, like, squeezing the right things. Oh, and Jerry builds a room. That's fine. I'll grow next round. Green veg now. Yeah. Do I feel invincible? Good question. In this position, I mean, I think I said we can call the game in like round 8 or something. And I don't see any evidence to the contrary. William's got a lot of card and bonus, but... And I think I'm taking a wood on the Oct, not a stone. Basket Makers was bought. I don't really think there's quite enough wood for joinery. And the 4th wood is good. Yeah. Yeah, my Ox came down in a good order. Hill Bandit has been absolutely silly. Um, Bargaining Baker was a timing play more than anything else. Timing play for like 5 food. Like, I just didn't super need it. I should think about fencing first action. Because Sobake is... Yeah, exactly. Absinthe. Gray's been pretty quick on the draw with saying where Absinthe is going. Okay. No, I'm saying build fences first action. Um... Okay, so there's the really rude line where I take 4 wood. But I think that runs into timing problems later. Yeah, it's hard to say who can afford Plowso, with Rotherham Plow making Plow better, and these wood spots being the obvious next choices. But I almost would rather have Sobake, right? Because of wanting to grow with the bake action or something like that. I guess the Reno queue is also important here. Oh, well, partly because it doesn't matter in case I get 5 fields and 5 rooms. Yeah, you're all right. I know. Yep, I should not have 4 wood. Room grow. The problem with Plowso is that I don't get the bake. Flea market and family growth works, but with what? I have exactly the resources to renovate. No, I don't. I don't agree. I don't need to grow this round because my farm is already good. So I will Plowso, build and renovate, I think is the right order. Or rather, not renovate, but well, maybe yes, and eat some crops, raw crops. Is that in my crops? It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I can't do it in that order. Horse is the last thing I played. Maybe I played Surf after. And maybe I've not been paying attention to everyone else. No? Just not much going on card wise. Whoa. Oh, because Stockman. Huh. That is unexpected. Alright, what do I do with my renovation dreams? Do I build a hearth now? I guess I take the sheep away from everyone else. Heavy plow could be an option. Yep, the 2 wood is correct for that. This is point denial. And food that I probably need. So I'll look at what happens with the renovation queue in William and Jerry's next moves here, delaying as long as possible, but it's very possible I just have to reno Hearth here and deal with it. start player also matters. So if Graey starts with Heavy Plow, as Sid assumes, then can assume William will renovate. Ah, okay, it's Dung Collector. So it was Chief's Daughter for William, Dung Collector for Graey. But unless Jerry Reno's here, I can't wait. That's correct. That's fine. Actually, if I renovate, I might have enough ways to build a stone room. Just because the stone spots could be good. So I'm not going to be too upset about it. I don't know who's taking start here. Well, let me say, unless these sheep get named, it doesn't look good for them. First Hearth in 13, quite unusual. And do I even need it? Not super sure about it. Okay, so let's see. Artist rotation. It is a great combo. See what's the clearest way to make sure Please Don't Kill Me doesn't die. So I owe 2 more food. I think so. Foraging for Graey. Sid, you say yes. Yeah, you don't breed if you have the space. Yeah, there's some confusion because, like, you could call it the animal's running away, but... Graey took start player. Oh, you know, Rotherham Plow is a nice little game with Fence Overseer, because Fence Overseer doesn't care where you build the stables, so you can, like, double plow this space and this space. According to the comments, it looks like you don't have to. Oh, okay. Fine for now, I guess. Zorus is online with a surprise Terra Mystica stream. Very cool. He was up to like 30 viewers yesterday. I am jealous. I mean, I definitely appreciate all 10 or so of you here right now, but man, 30 for Terra Mystica? That's really nice. Do we have any community bonuses here? No. Way more popular than Agricola? I guess so. I mean, it's not really any point in arguing it right now. I think I've had this game locked up for a while, but uh, yeah, I'm not quite sure. So with my 4 moves here, stone, stone, build, grow. Yeah, the CAC says it works apparently. How'd Graey get 2 feet? Oh, dung collector. So it's just me and Graey who have don't have 5 people yet. I think William is probably in second place right now. I'm super fed already, which is nice. The hearth definitely fixed all that. I mean, Sanswell, if you can find the like the picture of the rule book where it says that, you should definitely throw that back into the CAC because I think it is indeed confusing. There's a lot of like in the app, for example, it looks like you're letting things run away and like um, there's a few references to animals running away throughout the games, right? So, oh, I have not forgotten the cow. This is please don't kill me. It will not die. I do have a horse, so it's the sheep that might be perishing. Um, yep, awesome. Pull out that game box. Hmm. This is a bit of a risk because if Jerry takes wood, he can build another stable. It would be incredibly bad for the stream. And I appreciate you redeeming your channel rewards in a responsible manner. Well, that's a. Oh God, it says both. It says they simply run away and, but only if. You are the first to redeem this channel reward. Thank you, Lowman's Lyric. Man, it turns out that buried treasure could have been more useful than horse. Yeah, I don't really have enough other plays here. If Jerry takes the wood, then I have to uh, grow without room, but Graey didn't take family grow. But Jerry takes the sheep, so I'll have the tempo on building a room. And I could deny custodian or get me an extra food. 2 food, because I could flea market the reed instead of a clay. So the only thing that would kill me here is William building stables, but I think it's pretty clear he's going for the huge reno fence. Sanswell! Why you no keep rules? William does the big reno fence. I guess that's just as good as putting a second pasture inside. Maybe it's worse. No, there's no more sheep on the board, so it matters less. It's okay, Lowman's Lyric. This cow is safe. This cow is safe. The horse will save it. The horse and my lack of capacity. Yeah, Jerry doesn't get that cow. Let's eat these sheep before any of you decide to give them names. Heart-built stone room. New edition has removed the running away thing. Interesting. William takes the clay for the pottery. I did give Grey Grow Without Room. Grey's game doesn't look terrible. Maybe I don't have this by as much as I thought, but I should have it. Yeah. Like, I'm the only one with, like, a great farm, so... Let's see, where do I put the reed? Yeoman for William? Oh, yeah. Yeoman might win it. That's right. What? 41... 42, 43, 44 with Yeoman for William. I'm only at 48. You know, I didn't get a great end game. I didn't have enough ceiling. But man, was my food and tempo good. I guess I don't need to play Flea Market, so might as well not pass it on. Oh, and I have another veg to eat rotation, so grain. Well, I shouldn't do that yet, because that happens first, and then I sow this onto the rotation field. And then I breed these. Yeah, I forgot my last few things. Feed, V6F. This card doesn't do anything for me right now. Oops. So buried treasure for me. Straw for Jerry. Yeah, well, whatever this is. And indeed, it's Yeoman Farmer for William. Good call. Should have seen that coming. Cow safe at home. Don't kill me, please. Indeed lives. So, what do we have here? 48 plus 2. Yeah, so a nice 50. A very controlled 50. So very nice ceilings from William and Graey, but they were too slow on the actual farming. Happy ending indeed. And Jerry did a nice mix match of sealing and farming, but I think is a little short just on not getting to stone and not having a fantastic ceiling. So I mean, they're probably Jerry might be very close to 45 also. So it's not a huge win, but in terms of tempo, I feel like it was. Oh, it is a three-way tie for second. Thanks, guys. GG indeed. Very fun chatting with you. And yeah, that was just I think really cleanly done for the most part. There, yeah, it did need a stable enabler. So this means Stockman went ahead of Fence Overseer. That's surprising. I rate Fence Overseer plenty better, especially because like WM started throwing stables in the game, and G4 G5 is really good at putting stables in the game. So like Overseer is quite good in this deck setup. I think once you get to G6 G7, those put less stables in the game per card, like per 100 cards. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll host Zorus or something to see if I can get my name into his stream a little. Let me open up the like dashboard and stuff. All right, so I'll close the recording here. Thanks all for watching, and take care.